Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Kurt on Cougs. A little bit of a review of everything that's happened so far this week, as well as giving a preview of tonight's big matchup, a top 15 game in Lubbock, Texas, between BYU and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Okay, first of all, earlier this week, we're gonna start off with BYU women's basketball. They won earlier this week against Houston. That was a solid win. This team currently, they've been playing really well. Earlier today, tough lost by about 11 to Baylor. Baylor, though, one of the top 20 teams in the nation, so not feeling too bad about that one. A lot of improvements in the team this year. Great to see. They're currently 2 spots out of the tournament according to bracketology, so feeling good about their chances. Delaney Gibb continues to play well. So yeah, if they can pick up a signature win here or there, avoid any major slip-ups, they should be in a great spot to ultimately go back to the big dance for the first time since, I don't even remember the last time. I think it might have been 21 was the last time they made it. But yeah, so big things for the Cougs. Gotta love it there. A new time with the BYU men's basketball team. Earlier this week had a little bit of an interesting game against TCU. Ultimately did not shoot very well in this one. Did a great job rebounding though. AJ DeBonsa came up big in the second half. He finishes the game with 25 points, and the Cougars win by 6 against TCU. Ultimately though, a win's a win. TCU's a bubble team, so that's a decent one. And yeah, tonight's a big opportunity, a quad 1 game, not just a quad 1, but a quad 1A, one of the upper half of the quad 1s. Against Texas Tech. And this is a really good Texas Tech team. They have reigning Big 12 Player of the Year, JT Toppin. Also, I believe they've got a real good guard named Chris Anderson, and these guys are really good, versatile scorers. Lubbock's a tough place to play. The Red Raiders have not lost there all season long. Yeah, so this could be a tough one, but I'm excited. And yeah, I think the Cougs got a good chance in this one. Ultimately, what I think they're going to need to do in order to win this, the deciding factors for tonight's game, for one thing, of course, is going to be defense on JT Toppin. Good news for the Cougs is that Ahmed is back in this one, so I feel like he'll be a important piece, being physical down low, guarding against Toppin. Also, Cape Ikeda, he's going to be important in that. Unfortunately, I believe Xavier Stanton is still out, so I won't be able to have him in there. You can also rotate in Bosco, of course, and Boop. So stopping Toppin, I think, is going to be really important. I feel like the Cougs overall have done a decent job. Yeah, limiting teams. Sorry, what was I thinking? Okay, that's right, yeah. Limiting teams from outside. That's another factor in here to consider, is that BYU is currently the top 3-point defense in the Big 12. Texas Tech is the top 3-point shooting team, so being able to get stops from out there, that'll be very critical. I guess that's another deciding factor for tonight's game, is stopping the 3 ball, and then also just getting off to a fast start. Last week we saw this really hurt the Cougs. Earlier this week we saw this hurt them a little bit against TCU, where they got off to a very slow start to the game. And the thing is, you can get away with that against these bubble teams, but when you're playing against a top 15 team, you cannot afford to get off to a slow start. So Cougars got to start fast, go fast. And if they can do that, I think they have a great chance to win tonight. My bold prediction for tonight is I am predicting that a player other than AJ DeBonsa will score over 25 points. And I'm predicting ultimately a Cougar win in this one. I know they're not favored. I feel like this team has all the right pieces together. They're going to come out big for this one. And yeah, so I'm predicting a final score of something along the lines of kind of going along with kind of what Texas Tech's games have looked like so far this season. They tend to be high-scoring affairs. BYU can keep up in the scoring, so I think the final score is going to be something like 88-85. Cougars win. So yeah, that's my prediction. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I'll be back later for a post-game recap. Yeah, let's go Cougs.